What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the video. Today we've got a little bit of a different start. We got a voiceover, ripping off that mouth tape in the morning, and sometimes, honestly, just didn't really want to talk, so I figured I'd film the morning routine, brushing the teeth, putting the retain in their little dental pod. I actually just picked this up recently. I think it was off Amazon. It's actually a game changer to keep my retainer nice and clean. Throwing in the contacts because I am legally blind, I swear, if I don't have my contacts in. Then we're gonna start with a very, very basic face wash and just a little bit of lotion in the morning. Something I'm trying to do is just take better care of my skin as I do get a little bit older. So we're going with a classic face wash and then a moisturizer with a little bit of sunscreen on there for the morning. In the PM, I like a night cream that doesn't have any sunscreen in it. We'll go ahead, rub that in, and then I do my vacuums in the morning as well. So I'm trying to get back into this as I cut, because when I'm bulking, I just have such a full stomach, it's hard to do. So I'll do those standing, or you can see an example of when I bend over like a bench, a dresser in this case, and do some stomach vacuums as well. Hop on the scale, because yes, we do want to know that number. 178.8 is a new low for the week. We started off the cut at 185. Then we'll go ahead and put the fit together. We're rocking the barbell. This is the Havoc tee. As you guys saw, or maybe you didn't see, I have literally like 7 of these t-shirts and I wear them 24/7. Going with a little bit of anime shorts there because we've got a plain top. We're gonna spice up on the bottom. Open up the windows, which one of the favorite parts about this new apartment we're in has giant windows. It's 11-foot ceilings and the windows I think are like 9 or 10 feet. It's amazing. So you get a lot of natural light, but also sometimes a little bit too much. We'll go ahead and get some water, head out on our morning walk. It was a little bit rainy this morning, so that wasn't ideal, but hey, it's something. It's always better than nothing. So even though it was a shorter walk, we still got it in. As you can see, a nice little walk along the river. It's so cool to be downtown. I used to live on a hill and I couldn't really walk anywhere. I had to drive everywhere. So now I have a ability to walk. I'm doing a lot of it. Now we're gonna make breakfast. We got some toast going down, some sourdough bread, as well as some eggs. We got 4 eggs going down the pan. I personally like my eggs over easy. So we're gonna see, I very quickly flip those. I wanna keep a runny yolk because I think that personally makes it just taste that much better. Throw that on some toast and there we go. Probably my favorite meal of the day is served. We've got 2 pieces of sourdough bread. We've got 4 eggs cooked in a little bit of butter. And we have our bell pepper and orange on the side. That's gonna be basically the morning, as you guys saw the morning routine. And now we're gonna have breakfast and then just go ahead and sit down at the computer over there, do some computer work, and eventually go to the gym. But yep, simple as that. Good morning. Just finished up breakfast, did the dishes, and now it's time to sit down at the computer. I would say typically the morning routine, I mean, it really just depends on how long the walk is. This morning it was a little bit of a faster walk because it started to rain, but if it is a really nice morning, the sun's out, I wanna go ahead and maybe sit on a bench for a little bit, maybe do the New York Times Wordle, crossword, that kind of thing. It might take me 30 minutes for a walk, but sometimes it's 15, and that really depends, or I guess that really determines how long the morning routine is. I can definitely get done in probably an hour, including the walk, breakfast, and like as you guys saw, just like the skincare stuff, wash my face, all that kind of stuff in the bathroom as well. So anywhere I'd say maybe from like 45 minutes to an hour and a half, really just totally depending on the morning walk. Or sometimes if like Katie and I are doing that morning walk on a weekend, obviously it's gonna be a whole lot longer because I don't have to rush to get my computer and do some work, and she doesn't have to go to work. So that's one of the big things where it just kind of depends on our schedules. But typically I would say right around, I would say an average of an hour from when I wake up to when I sit down at my computer with that morning walk, with cooking breakfast. I mean, eggs and toast take like maybe 5 minutes. Eat that, watch Good Morning, and sit down and do some computer work. So this is where I'll be until we head to the gym. So see you guys then. Time has come to get up from the desk, probably head down to the apartment gym today. Just keep it simple. We got some stuff rendering out on my computer. And like I said, yeah, we're probably just gonna head down to the apartment gym, keep it simple. Probably got a 3 or 4 movement leg day I got planned. So we'll do like RDLs. I know they don't have a leg extension or leg curl machine, unfortunately. We'll probably do RDLs, split squats, and maybe some close stance Smith machine squats, something like that. Maybe a little bit of abs or calves at the very end. We're gonna grab a quick banana for pre-workout. So we got a bunch of bananas over here. We're gonna grab one of those for pre-workout, and then we'll go ahead, have that. And then also my bulk and creatine. So when you grab that and get that out, actually, we got our supplements here. So yeah, let's go with bulk and creatine. Perfect. So we'll have our bulk and creatine here for our pre-workout. So I'm gonna sip on that, probably edit for maybe like 20 more minutes, and then head down just to let this bulk and creatine kick in. Got the creatine there, bulk there, and then I'll take you guys down to the gym. Hopefully it's not too busy. I can film a little bit. It'll, like I said, be a very simple workout, probably some RDLs. Yeah, RDLs. Let's do RDLs, split squats, high stance, close stance high bar Smith machine squats for a little bit more quad developments. And then I'm trying to think. Honestly, I might just do those 3 movements. We're gonna get the glutes and hamstrings with the RDLs, the glutes and quads, a little bit with the split squats, a little bit of quads and glutes again with the barbell or the Smith machine squat. So we'll just run those 3 movements, maybe do a little bit of abs at the end, and then we'll probably go for a walk later today as well, get those steps way, way up. I also haven't used my walking pad at all today, so I'll probably do that in the afternoon as well, since when I'm doing check-ins, I like to sit down, and then when I'm doing like editing or some other computer work, I like to do on the walking pad. So I'll show you guys that when I have that set up. But for now, we're gonna down our pre-workout and then head to the gym. Just finished out our workout, and honestly, I haven't really been having a huge appetite post-workout. I typically save my bigger meal for later in the day. So today we're just gonna roll with, as you guys see here, we got cheese stick, we've got an apple, a banana, and a scoop of protein. Obviously want some protein post-workout, but that's about it. I'm not super hungry. This is gonna hold me over. It is, let's see, 2:07, so this will probably hold me over till dinner around like 6:37, just kind of depends when Katie gets back. We go for an afternoon walk together, when we kind of actually make dinner, stuff like that. But dinner, I've been going pretty much, I want to say like a keto meal, but very low carb meal. You guys will see later, ground beef, avocado, maybe some dates, something like that. We're trying to keep the diet just as clean as possible on this cut, make sure that we, A, are in a calorie deficit, B, have lots of micronutrients, so you'll see a lot of fruit and vegetables throughout the day, and then C, just a diet that I relatively enjoy, well, I should say I do enjoy, and then also that's gonna give me the health results I want. So things that are whole foods, unprocessed, low added sugar, no high fructose corn syrup, minimally processed stuff. And once again, I mean, protein is technically processed, but it is just like, especially Transparent Labs at least, it's super clean. Like the ingredients, they're somewhere on here. It's literally just grass-fed whey protein isolate, cocoa powder, natural flavoring, pink or Himalayan rock salt, and then stevia extract. So it's very simple, very kind of minimally processed. That's kind of the goal in the current diet, as well as this week I'm doing 0 added sugar altogether, but that's a separate video I'll kind of touch on later. But that is the post-workout snack: protein shake, cheese stick, apple, and banana. So that is the post-workout snack. I'm gonna have that, hop back on the computer for a while. I think Katie typically gets home around like 5:30, so it kind of just depends. I'm just gonna work until she gets back. We might go for a little afternoon walk, or sometimes we do an evening walk if she wants to study and I have a little bit extra work to do, but it just really depends. So I'll keep you guys posted about that, what we do later. But workout, post-workout meal, back to the computer, finish up some work, and then I'll show you guys what we eat the rest of the day, as well as what we do the rest of the day, because I think I'm sitting at, let's see, about 8,800 steps, so just under 9,000 steps. But we're aiming for about 15,000 right now in the cut, so definitely have a lot more steps to get. It is now a little after 4:30, and it is time to walk on the treadmill. As you guys see right here, we got the walking pad. Well, yeah, not the treadmill, the walking pad under there. I'm gonna go ahead and lift the desk up. You can watch that in all of its glory. slowly rising up. But pretty much finished up the last of my check-ins just now. As I mentioned, just wrapping up on 4:30. Katie is coming home, but she says she really wants to study tonight because she just has, a couple more months of PA school left and really wants to crank things out, pass all of her tests, pass her boards or whatever they're called, get her license, and then obviously get a job. So she's gonna be studying. I'm gonna do a little treadmill walk and do some other work. I need to edit a video. So check-ins are done. And if you guys are looking for a little bit of help on your fat loss journey, definitely apply at the link in my bio, or I should say link in the description on this account on YouTube. And then also, fat loss, muscle gain, whatever I can help with, that's what I'm here to do. So you can apply down in the description. And then without further ado, I'm gonna edit some videos, walk on the treadmill for a little bit, and then potentially go for a walk with Katie, depending on how much studying she gets done. If not, I may do a solo evening walk just to get outside again before I have my final meal of the day. Without further ado, we're gonna walk, get some steps in, and do some editing. Time has come for dinner. So we're gonna have a pound of ground bison. Hopefully you guys can see that. Pound of ground bison. Found this at Kroger. Funny enough, I've been to multiple Krogers over by my old place or my parents' house and could never find it. And we moved down to the other side of the river, Kentucky, and all of a sudden, like, ground bison right there in Kroger. So we've got this. Majority of our shopping we do at Trader Joe's, but just stop by Kroger actually. What did we go there for originally? Do you remember? It was like, I can't remember exactly where we went. I think it was maybe, well, I got steel cut or like the steel wool while we were there, a spatula, and something else. Honestly, can't remember why we were there, but we went there because Trader Joe's didn't have something that we needed, and I saw ground bison, went back the following, I think, next couple days and got ground bison. So we'll make a pound of that, as well as keep it very, very simple, also low carb, since we had a decent amount of carbs around our workout. So it's gonna be a pound of ground bison, an avocado. So we'll go ahead and cut up an avocado on there, as well as some Parmesan cheese. I'll show you guys the final product. I'll probably have a couple dates to kind of finish off, and maybe some blueberries too. So we'll have a little bit of carbs in there between the dates and the blueberries, but for the most part, pound of ground bison coming right up. Look at this absolute masterpiece we got going on. So pound of ground beef, got some Parmesan shreds and an avocado on top. Absolutely delicious. And we also did have some blueberries, and if I have some dates, I'll show you guys that, but that's a meal right there. Yes, that is a full pound of ground beef, or not ground beef, ground bison, I should say. Pound of ground bison down, avocado down. It's time for our dessert. We got some dates right here. These are the, what are these? Pitted medjool dates from Trader Joe's. These things are amazing. I swear, if you have a sweet tooth and you're trying to find something organic, maybe a little bit healthier, these are them, these dates. I've seen people add butter in them. I've seen people add cheese in them. I don't know if you want to do anything else with them, but I personally just eat them as is. We're gonna have 3 of those to cap off the full day of eating. And that's honestly pretty typical at the moment. So we have a decent sized breakfast. The sourdough bread is the main carb source, as well as some bananas before the pre-workout, or as the pre-workout before we work out. Post-workout, we also have some more carbs via the banana, the apple, and then the rest of the evening is a little bit less carbs. Obviously the pitted dates, let's see. These are pretty much pure carbs actually, so this is gonna be about 29 grams of carbs. So I do have some carbs sprinkled in with more fruits and vegetables. I will say I was lacking a little bit on vegetables today. I think I only had like the bell pepper in the morning. I normally have carrots at some point in my day, but just didn't work out that way. But we're gonna have these 3 dates and then go on a little evening walk. Unfortunately, Katie is gonna be studying, so she cannot come today when normally we go together. But I just wanna get outside again while the sun is up, because it was kind of rainy this morning. So I'm gonna go on a walk, get probably, hopefully around 15,000 steps. So I think I'm at, just over 11,000 right now. So I'm gonna down these, go for a walk, probably the same route I did this morning, because it's on the river. It's a cool view over the city. And then I'll see you guys, you probably see some clips of that. I'll see you when I get back. And pretty much all we have left to do today is, I actually have 2 emails I need to send off, and then I need to start rendering a video. It's not actually edit, just get it to render overnight. And then shower, read, bed. Unfortunately, I lost the audio to this clip. I really have no idea. I literally went back to my camera and it doesn't even have the audio on my camera, like the raw footage. So I think I'm talking about just my nighttime routine right there. Yeah, probably brushing my teeth, putting in my retainer, getting ready for bed, talking about how at the end of the night I do use some mouth tape. You guys saw me take that off this morning. And then I have a book I like to read. So Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, the first one. I'm almost done with that. And I have 2 more in my nightstand. So I think I'll show that here in a second. Yeah, there I go. And then I do have little night lights that I can use to read if Katie wants to go to bed a little bit earlier. And I talk about my step count, which I do think I show you guys. I think I got like 17,000 steps. Yeah, right there, 17,000, looks like 52 steps, which was fantastic. It was a little bit of a longer evening walk just because how nice it was. And since my morning walk was cut short by the rain, I decided to walk a little bit later on. And I love walking. I think I talked about this here. Like, it's very low impact. It's something where I can listen to a podcast. I can just, I don't know, be productive as I get my steps in, or even walk on my walking pad and work at my computer. And I think I walk out. I don't really know what I'm talking about here. I kind of forget. But I think I just kind of wrapping things up, telling you how, like, yeah, Katie's studying, occasionally watch TV at the end of the night. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And I think I do mention, if you guys do want to like have any sort of help with coaching or anything like that, link in my bio, or I should say link in the description. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.